Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic, farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, many older workers were not planning to retire until after the pandemic hit. Then they made the decision to just move on. So this came out on NPR. These older workers hadn't planned to retire so soon. The pandemic sped things up, and it has left such a gap out here that they can't even fill at this point in time. I'm going to go ahead and play this audio from NPR. This is August 23rd, 2021.
The pandemic is an occasion for some people to change their lives. Some quit their jobs in search of new ones, and others, including even a few NPR colleagues, retired. Though the job market remains strong, many older workers are saying, "Count me out." NPR's Andrea Hsu reports.
In a video posted by her daughter on Twitter, 74-year-old Yvonne Grace Anderson stands atop an artificial rock. She does a little jig, then raises her arms like an Olympic diver and jumps 10 feet or so into a swimming pool below. Anderson is a grandmother and a very active one. She's worked many jobs over her life as an executive secretary, a legal assistant, and in her 70s as a cashier for the grocery chain Publix in Pensacola, Florida.
I'm a social butterfly, so it suited everything about me.
But coronavirus changed everything. She thinks back to what she experienced in March of 2020.
Anxiety, extreme anxiety.
Think about it. Thousands of customers coming through every week. Close contact.
No gloves, no masks, no disinfectants.
Her daughters called her, worried about her safety. She felt she had no choice.
I quit. I just quit.
And she hasn't gone back. She's now living with a nephew in rural Alabama. She moved there after weathering 4 hurricanes last year. The nearest place she could get a job is at the Dollar General, but she's still worried about COVID. She can live off her Social Security, but at 74, Anderson says she wants to be productive.
I wished I could say that I could embrace retirement, but it scares me. Not being a part of something not being a part of me.
2 million more people than expected joined the ranks of the retired in the pandemic, according to researchers at the New School. For many, like Anderson, it was the fear of the virus that drove them into retirement. Others lost their jobs. Norma Hasso's situation was neither of those. She's 62. For 23 years, she worked for the local utility, San Diego Gas and Electric. When the pandemic hit, she was able to do her job from home.
Right here at this table. At first, it was fun.
She liked her job. She wasn't planning on retiring for at least another 5 years. But then the days grew longer. She'd find herself checking email after dinner and first thing in the morning. She started missing her coworkers. Instead of getting to travel to San Francisco for work trips, she sat through long meetings online.
And then my daughter, who was pregnant, said to me, "Mom, I really need your help." And my mom helped me when I had my daughters. And so I thought, how wonderful I could pay it back, pay it forward, pay it with love.
She met with several financial planners to see if it was possible to stop working. And she made a happy discovery.
With the stock going well. I mean, all of a sudden I looked at my 401k and I was like, oh, wow, I have a bunch of money.
So Norma Hasso retired on July 1st.
You know, at this point, I have lived 2/3 of my life. I have 1/3 to go. What do I want to do with that 1/3? Well, I want to help my daughter as she has asked me. I want to have joy in my life. I want to prioritize family and friends and my community.
She's volunteering with a group, mentoring young Latinas. And she and her husband are now getting their house ready for sale. They're about to move north to be close to their new grandson. Andrea Hsu, NPR News.
So this has really primarily happened all around the country with older people. They're bouncing from the workforce in record number. And you can't blame them. I mean, look at the state that America's in. It's really in a bad state. And, I was looking at an article today and it was saying 47% of small businesses are anticipating a shutdown because everybody around them is sick. The workplace outbreaks is off the charts. It's not just the schools that this is happening in, it's happening on jobs all across the country as well. So it's not a good situation. And it just goes to show you heading into 2022, the same nightmare will still be going on for America. This is not going away. And you can best believe there's going to be a lot more retirements to come as we approach the next year. So this is definitely not going anywhere. So they said they are expecting more than 2 million additional workers to retire. Okay. And they're saying most of these people that are retiring are 55 years old or older. And more than 49 million people actually retired. So the big gap out in the workforce, that's going to be ongoing for a very long time. It's not going to be ending anytime soon. So y'all, please tell me what you think. This is more headaches for America. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.